John here. Welcome to the second online video workout during these unprecedented times. I hope you enjoyed that first one. Man, that was way more challenging than I thought it would be. I kind of regretted doing it. Now I know how you feel. Same thing with this workout. You're not going to need any equipment. However, if any of you have kettlebells or a TRX system at home, I'm going to suggest getting in a little bit of that work during the video. Okay, so we always warm up thoroughly. You follow along with that, and then literally just watch, listen to my cues, and let's rock and roll. Okay, let's start. Starting with a proper warm-up, get a tall posture, look back and forth, deep breathing while we do this, relaxing, working the neck muscles and stretching this out. Nice and easy. Now chin to chest, look straight up. Excellent. Stretch out the front of the neck, relax. Never skip this part, folks. Very important. Ears to shoulders, stretching out the sides of the neck. So, how you doing? You good? Good. I hear what I want to hear. Big circles. Shoulders up to the ears, bringing them down towards the hips. That's it. Getting nice and warm. And reverse. Switch directions. That's it, looking good. One arm straight, big circles. Let's get the bicep just brushing up against the ear if you can. Big circles going backwards. Excellent. And switch directions, same thing. I definitely feel bad for my wife, Heather, right now because I'm in like psycho mode. Reverse, switch arms, backwards, there you go. I'm working like crazy and she's trying to be a little bit more low key, so the balance is pretty crazy. And going forward, that's it. Putting a lot of content out on my app and doing these videos as well. Arms out to the side, torso twist, staying tight. That's it. You see I'm pivoting on my feet, opening up the chest. This is great for the core. You don't have to go as fast. It didn't feel like it was that fast. It looks really fast though. This guy's serious. All right. Hands on the hips, big hula hoop. Drawing circles with the hips. Nourishing the hip joints. Keeping the feet nice and flat, big circles. There we go. And reverse, that's it. Big circles, nice deep breaths. Excellent. Last one here. Feet together, little toe touch if you can, and reach to the sky. Just a good, thorough, full body mobility assessment before we start our training. That's it. Now, if you have the space, feel free to march back and forth or stationary, like I'm showing you. Look like Super Mario, eh? That little side view. Hitting the bricks with the hand. There you go. And side shuffles, side to side. There we go. Light on the feet. Keep the core tight. Bending at the knees. You got it. And a little bit of back pedal if you can. Super awkward in a small space, but do what you can here. Great job. Okay, now that we're nice and warm, we're gonna do a little bit of an ab circuit, basically the core activation, so we are thoroughly prepped for the training that's ahead. Okay, check this out. We're starting flat on our back. 3, 2, 1, start. Keep the core nice and tight. Arms and legs are up in the air. The feet are over the knees. Thumbs are tilted towards the shoulder. Core is tight. Hold that position. Think pelvic tilt. When you're ready, we're going to try to roll towards the ground and have one side clear the floor like so. Hold it for a second or two and then come back to neutral. Same thing for the other side. Keep the feet up. Come back to neutral. Do it a few more times. The whole point with this is to keep the core engaged and activate those muscles before we train. Good job. Now, roll into side plank. Elbows stacked underneath the shoulder. And this could also be from the knees if you need to, as shown. But hold your side plank. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds per side. Keep breathing. Excellent. Hips stay up off the ground. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. This can be from the knees if it has to. Think about the hips being up towards the ceiling. You can stack your feet or stagger your stance, whatever works for you. Holding side plank right now. Excellent. Now, into push-up position. And we're going to do mountain climbers. Go for it. Alternating, bringing the knees up towards the elbows. Keep that going. This is definitely going to warm up your core. Okay, everybody. So the first thing we're going to do is a set of squats, jump lunges, and then crow. And if you cannot hold the crow pose, I want you to rest on your toes. And if that's not an option, do a one-arm plank. I'm actually going to do one full round the way I want it, and then the next round is going to be a modification, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it in reverse. I'm going to do the slightly easier variation first, and then I'll do the more challenging variation. We're going to do 4 sets like this. Here we go, starting now. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting with our squats. Take a shoulder width stance, core tight, sink into the hips, whatever depth your body will allow, stand nice and tall. Every once in a while, give the core a tap and also the glutes to ensure you are stabilizing the hips and pelvis. Hips and spine, sorry, that's what I meant. If you need to, you can bring your stance in and have a narrower squat if that feels better. Whichever one works for you. We're going to do 10 repetitions right here. Good. Now into our jump lunges. 10 each side. Use whatever range of motion your body will allow. You could limit it like so. 10 each side. Go. Excellent. Now, we're going to do one-arm plank or the crow. If you're able to hold the crow, go ahead and do that. Either way, we're gripping the ground hard with our hand, keeping that core nice and tight for the remainder of the time. Excellent work. Now for some active recovery. Shake out the tension in your body. That's what we want. Let's do 5 hip circles, each direction. This way here, you keep moving the whole time, but you're not stressing your body to the max here. 5 each direction, that's it. Now we're gonna do a light toe touch, reach up, hug the knee, good. Toe touch, reach up, hug the knee, hug the knee. One more, toe touch, reach up, hug the knee, hug the knee. 3 big deep breaths. 2, 1. Great job. Back to the squats for 10. Excellent. Keeping tight. You're doing fantastic. Alter your stance if you need to, whatever's comfortable for you, for 10 squats. Jump lunges, hands can be on the hips. We're doing 10 each side. Keep your core tight, keep your chest high, and use whatever range of motion your body will allow. Here's a side view. There we go. It's limited range of motion right there. Whatever works. Into the crow. Grip the ground hard, shift your weight forward, knees on the outside of the elbows. You could see I'm having trouble with my balance for this set. So rest your toes on the ground, hold it up. Whatever works, hold the position. Good job. Active recovery again, shaking out the tension. 5 hip circles, both directions. Excellent. We got 2 more rounds. Toe touch. Reach up, hug the knee, hug the knee. Good. This is going to keep the heart rate elevated, but it's not strenuous activity, right? We want to keep moving, but we want to nourish our bodies. We don't want to go too hard right here. 3 big deep breaths. 2 and 1. Great job. Back to squats. 10 reps. Go. Resetting that posture every time you stand. Core tight, glutes tight. Now your stance, if you wish, whatever works for you. Drive your feet right through the ground. Core tight. Excellent. Jump lunges. Here we go. 10 and 10. You're doing great. Keep that going. And into the crow. Grip the ground hard, shift your weight forward, core stays tight, and try to hold for the remainder of the time here. You're looking good. Excellent work. Back to some active recovery, shaking out that tension. 5 hip circles, both directions. Think of this as nourishing your joints and really giving your body that TLC it needs in these times of struggle here. Toe touch, reach up, hug the knee, hug the knee. Yes, 2 more like that. We have 1 more round like this to do, and we are moving on to something real fun. 3 big deep breaths. 2 and 1. Excellent. Last round of squats. Here we go, 10 reps. We are hammering the lower body here, and I'm going to explain why very shortly. Jump lunges, here we go, 10 and 10. Keep going, you're doing great. Very nice. Almost done here. Into the crow. Again, it could also be the 1-arm plank if you need it to be. Shift your weight forward, grip the ground hard with your hands. Armpits tight, knees on the outside of the elbows. Hold this right here. Good. Make sure to breathe, but stay tight. Great work. So a lot of you might be thinking, holy shit, this is a lot of legs. Well, it is, and there's a reason for it. The legs are the biggest muscles in the body. They attach to the hips. Almost any leg exercise involves the core muscles as well. And if anybody doesn't have equipment, it's very difficult to do anything other than push-ups and crawls, which we're going to get into now. So the leg muscles and staying strong with lower body dominant exercises is really going to be your best bang for your buck. But I will always do the best I can to provide variety, because next is going to be some more upper body focused stuff in the form of crawls. Get into a push-up position. 2 push-ups can also be from the knees. We're going to do a double mountain climber where we're bringing the knees up, and then we're going to go back to push-up position and crawl to the side. 2 more push-ups. Again, it can be from the knees. Double mountain climbers for 2 reps. Crawl to the other side. Excellent. Just a few paces, keeping the core tight. Rinse and repeat. 2 push-ups. 2 mountain climbers. Double. Crawl to the side. Excellent. Two push-ups. 2 double mountain climbers. That's it. Crawl to the side. Excellent work. 2 more push-ups and we're done. Flip over so your chest is facing the ceiling. We're going to get into a bridge. Keep the knees bent, feet flat. Raise the hips up by driving the heels down. If this is too strenuous on your shoulders, you can do some regular bridges. Exhale as you drive. Inhale as the hips come down. If that's too easy, straighten your legs and try them like this. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Drive hard with the heels. 10 reps. Great job. Active recovery, folks. This is only a suggestion at this point. You can do whatever you wish. You can just deep breathe for a bit, or you can follow along specifically with me. It's really up to you. But I do like the idea of continuously moving and keeping the workouts slightly shorter. Whatever works for you. Because you are a beautiful, unique snowflake. Three big deep breaths. Excellent. Into that side crawl. Let's get a couple push-ups going. Yeah. Core tight. Couple mountain climbers. And crawl to the side. Excellent work. Remember to open up at the hips when we're crawling to the side as well. 2 more push-ups can also be from the knees if it has to. Double mountain climbers for 2. Crawl back. Excellent. Listening to my cues. 2 push-ups. Beautiful. Double mountain climbers. 1, 2. Excellent. Crawl back to the side. Doing fantastic. Core stays tight. 2 push-ups. 1, 2. Excellent. Double mountain climbers. Crawl to the side. Fantastic. 2 more push-ups. Double mountain climbers. Excellent. Flip over so the chest is facing the ceiling. Into the bridge. Chest high, shoulders down. Drive with the heels, raise the hips up. We're doing 10 reps like this. You can also do the straight leg version if you'd rather. You could also keep the elbows slightly bent if you need to. And also feel free to readjust the hand positions, whatever feels comfortable for you. Almost there, 10 reps. Excellent. Great job. Active recovery, and we have one more round like that. Again, this can be just deep breathing at this point. You could pace, you could walk around, keep an eye on the screen, and then hit the next set whenever you're ready. We have one more set to do of the crawls, and then we're finishing with an AMRAP. That is right, an AMRAP. Deep breathing, relaxing in this set here. Big, deep breaths. Something I might implement when the doors open again here. Deep breathing between sets. Great job. Last round, push-up position. Give me 2. 1, 2. Double mountain climber. Excellent. Crawl to the side. 2 more push-ups. Excellent. Last round like this. So push it. Time to focus. Double mountain climbers. Crawl back. Excellent. Just a few paces. Excellent. Core tight. 2 push-ups. This can always be from the knees if it has to be. Double mountain climbers. Yes. Crawl back. We're almost done. Looking good. Push-up position. Core tight. 2 push-ups. 1, 2. Double mountain climbers. 1, 2. Excellent. Crawl back. Two more push-ups. Excellent. Into the bridge for the last set. Give me 10 more, either with the knees bent or the straight leg version. Remember, shoulders stay down, chest stays high. Drive those heels down and raise the hips up. Exhaling as you drive, inhaling as your hips come down. You can do the straight leg version, whatever works for you. This is very taxing, especially on the arms after all those effing push-ups. Effing means fun. Oh my. The last thing we're gonna do is a mobility AMRAP type thing. I know what you're saying, AMRAP, wow, how hard can that be? It's gonna be balance focused, it's gonna be adductor stretches, there you go, Jess, and a few other gentle exercises that will actually serve as your cool down as well. Although I don't think it's going to cool your body temperature down, but it is going to be a good stretch. Okay? Check it out. Starting with the AMRAP options, I'm showing you the wood chopper. This is just demonstrating. Pivoting on the feet, reaching for the floor, and going in the opposite direction towards the sky. That's what the wood chopper looks like. Then it's our adductor stretch. Wide stance, hips shoot back. You reach for the floor, and now we're going to get into some balance work. Core stays tight. We're only going to do 1 each side here during the AMRAP. So whatever that looks like, balance work. And finally, the slow burpee. Now the good news is I will cue you, so you don't have to remember that. I will tell you exactly what to do. We're starting 5 minutes. Here we go. This is the last thing we're doing. Wood choppers. 5 each side. Go for it. You can keep your secondary vision there on me. That's not what it's called. Periphery. Peripheral. Jesus. I've been up since 3 this morning, folks, so give me a break. There we go. 5 and 5. Into the adductor stretch. Wide stance, hips shoot back, reach for the floor. Excellent. 5 and 5. This is not supposed to be super strenuous. It's supposed to be movement training here. Excellent. There you go. Now, single leg balance. If you can practice this sort of warrior pose or warrior 3, go ahead and do it. But any balance will work here. Any balance at all. One, and now switch legs, same thing, balancing on one foot, core tight, reaching back, stretching out that body. Good. Into the slow burpee for 5 reps. Squatting down, crawling out. If you want to do another push-up, go ahead, but I would say you are a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs there if you do that. 5 repetitions, the slow burpee. That's it. Paying a special attention to squatting down. Fantastic. Now rinse and repeat. Back to the wood choppers, pivoting on the feet, reaching down, up on the angle. 5 and 5. 5 each side. You're doing great. It's the last thing we're doing. Great job. Into the adductor stretch. Wide stance, 5 each side, hinging back, reaching for the floor. Have that elbow just come inside the knee. There we go. Hips shoot back. That's it. Stretching out the adductors. Excellent. Balance, 1 and 1, single leg balance. Core stays tight, excellent. 1, switch legs. 1 more, whatever balance it looks like is cool. 5 slow burpees. Crawl out, plank position. Sink back in the hips, stand tall. You're doing great, we're almost done. All the way to 5. Excellent work. Back to the wood choppers. You know what to do. 5 and 5. Pivoting on the feet, keeping the core engaged, reaching up on an angle towards the sky. Nice. Other side, doing great. Two more. Adductor stretch. Reaching back with the hips. Excellent. 5 each side. Great work. Into the single leg balance. Yes. Okay, folks, that should get you feeling really good. We did a lot of different movements here. So as far as taking care of your body and your brain and your joints, you are covered. As always, I'm happy to do this for you. Now, for those of you who have kettlebells, you owe me 5 sets of 10 before you're done. Okay? We'll talk to you soon. Strength Coach Sean telling you to be strong, confident, and capable. And as always, kind, compassionate, and happy. Talk to you soon.